Okay, hello students. Today in chemistry we discuss the periodic table properties. Okay, means the any elements and its property in group and period. Earlier we have discussed about enthalpy, means ionization enthalpy. Ionization enthalpy, again I revise, that is electron is removed from an atom, neutral atom. Amount of energy is required to take out this electron, that is known as ionization energy. Second, we have discussed in that is radius, a radius of particular atom. If orbital outermost electron is increases, then radius is increases. In the group and period also we have discussed about the radius. Radius, if you go from top to bottom, radius increases. From left to side, in a particular period, if you go from left to side, radius is decreases. Why? Because electron is added in the same outermost orbital. Now today we discuss about electron gain enthalpy and electronegativity. Electron gain enthalpy. Electron gain enthalpy means if you add electron in particular atom, heat is coming out, of heat is released out. That amount of heat, that is known as electron gain enthalpy. It is designated as delta Eg, H or delta H simply. Okay, delta H means electron gain enthalpy, and that atom is converted into negative ion. We have 2 or 3 types of electron gain enthalpy. If particular atom is converted to -1 ion, then delta H1. If second electron is added, then delta H2. This electron gain enthalpy is depending upon 3 things. First one, that is the radius. Okay, radius, if it is increases, then electron gain enthalpy is less. Second is the electronic configuration. If particular atom, its electronic configuration is complete or octane is complete, then it is very difficult to add electron. Similarly, if 1 or 2 electron is less to complete an octane, then it is very easy to add and more amount of heat can be released. So second thing is about electronic configuration, and third one, that is the charge. Okay? Charge of particular atom or number of proton will decide the electron gain enthalpy. We will see the diagram of group and periods, how this electron gain enthalpy is increases. Okay, suppose periodic table is given and here you want to find the electron gain enthalpy. Electron gain enthalpy, if you move from this s orbital to p orbital, means from left hand side to right hand side. So you compare the radius. If you move from this side to this side, radius is decreases. So there is increase in electron gain enthalpy. Okay. Radius is decreases, electron gain enthalpy increases. Second, from top to bottom or bottom to top. Electron gain enthalpy, if radius is less, then electron gain enthalpy is more. So on the top side, radius is less, so electron gain enthalpy is more on the top side. If you move from bottom to top, electron gain enthalpy will increases. Or if you move from left side to right side, electron gain enthalpy will increases. Second property that we discussed, that is electronegativity. Okay, electronegativity. Electronegativity means in a covalent bond or share pair of electron, if molecules is formed and share pair of electron is attract towards one of the nuclei, means which containing proton, or attraction towards proton of share electron, then that type of attraction is known as electronegativity. So electronegativity is nothing but attracting pair of nucleus by one of the nucleus. Means suppose there is a covalent bond between A and B, and radius of A is smaller then share pair of electron is moves towards A atom. Simply in HCl, okay, covalent bond is there between H and Cl in the outermost orbit. That share of electron will move more toward chlorine. Why? Because chlorine is more electronegative. Electronegativity is inversely proportional to radius. If radius increases, electronegativity decreases. Okay, radius decreases, electronegativity increases. Second is the effective nuclear charge. If charge is increases, then also electronegativity increases. Third one, that is the oxidation state. If oxidation number is increases, the positive charge also increases, means electrons are removed from the atom. Next is the hybridization. So hybridization, sp3, d2sp3. So depending upon hybridization also electronegativity may be varies. So electronegativity main depends upon the radius. Second one, the nature of substitute atom, means for a particular atom, which atom linked to it, that will play very important. Means you have to compare the radius of both the atom which combine. If radius is smaller of particular atom, then that atom will attract the electron pair, share electron pair. That is known as electronegativity. Because of this electronegativity, bond become polar. Okay, and it can be dissolved in particular polar solvent. So because of this electronegativity, solubility is increases. Okay, organic compound having electronegativity, higher electronegativity, can be soluble in particular inorganic solvent like water. As for example, chloroform, carbon tetrachloride, this possesses higher electronegativity. So they are soluble in polar solvent, that is water. So these two things are there. Again, electronegativity in groups and periods. So we can say directly pertain to radius. From left to side, radius is decreases, so electronegativity increases. Means fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, they are having more electronegative atom as compared to other elements. Similarly, from top to bottom, on the top radius is small, so electronegativity is more as compared to bottom. Why? Because radius is more. So this is all about electron gain enthalpy and electronegativity. Okay, thank you.